Hi viewers, today we'll discuss the area of a sector and I divided area of sector in two parts. In first part, we will discuss few questions of area of sector in degree form, and in second part of the video you will find out the solutions in radian form, the area of sector. Okay, so let's have a look on the area of a sector. The area of sector is basically a part of a circle, and it is between two radii. As you can see that the area is the region of a circle enclosed in two radii. This is first one. And how to define radius? Radius is the distance from the center of a circle to the circumference. That distance is called radius, and it is equidistance. Okay, how we define circle? The set of points which are equidistant from a fixed point that called circle. So here from center to the end point, which is circumference, that is called radius, and this point is also radius. So it means we have two radii. So the area between the two radii is called sector, and this length is called arc length. We already discussed, or you can watch in my previous video. Its area is proportional to the size of the angle phi, or sometimes we say theta, or sometimes x degree between the two radii. If the angle is bigger, the size of the sector will be also big, like proportional. So the formula of area of sector is phi over 360 multiply pi r squared. Pi r squared represent area of circle. We will apply this formula in the question. Here, calculate the area of sector, giving your answer to three significant figure or in terms of pi. So the formula, here you have the shape, and this 12 centimeter represent r. This side is also 12 centimeter, and angle is given, which is 45. So formula for area of sector, phi over 360 multiply pi r squared. So the angle is 45 over 360 multiply pi r is given, which is 12 squared, and 45 can cancel 360 by multiply 8. So 1 over 8 pi 12 multiplied by 12, that gives us 144. And if you check 144 divided by 8, we can check in calculator also. Here we have calculator. Yes. So 144 divide 8, that gives us 18 pi. This is the answer in terms of pi. Okay. Next, to three significant figure, we can simplify more, as you can see here. So 18 multiply shift pi, that gives us 56.5. 56.5. So this is three significant figure, and if radius in centimeter, so it is area. Unit must be in square form, and it is in three significant figures. I hope so you get it. We move on next question to solve few more. So here in this question, our rotating sprinkler is placed in one corner of a garden below. If it has a reach of 8 meter and rotates through an angle of 30°, calculate the area of garden not being watered. Give your answer in terms of pi. So we will not apply the value of pi, and here we have two things. If you want to find the area of whole garden, that means area of whole rectangle, and we know length and width. Length is 12, width is 8, as well as this will help us by considering radius or width. Okay, so first thing we will say area of whole shape, area of whole shape, or you can say that garden, length into width means 12 into 8, which gives us 8 2s are 16, so 8 1s are 8, 96, and it is meter squared. Next thing, we will find out area of sector. Area of sector, we know the formula of area of sector, 5 over 360 multiply pi r squared. So angle is 30 over 360 multiply pi. R is 8, so 8 squared. 30 can cancel 360 by multiply 12. So we have 1 over 12 pi. 8 square means 64. So we can simplify more. Both are divisible by 4. 4 3s are 12, 4 16s are. So we are getting 16 over 3 pi. So next we can say that the area which is area of the garden not being watered, area of garden not being watered is equal to total area of the whole shape, means 96 minus the area of the sector, which is 16 over 3 pi. As they want us to write exact answer or in terms of pi, so no need to use the value of pi. Okay, so this is your required answer, centimeter or meter squared. We try one more. Here we have two sectors AOB and COD, two sectors shared the same center O, as you can see that here, and angle is given which is 60. The area of AOB is 3 times the area of COD. Calculate the first part, area of sector AOB. So area of AOB is, we can say that area of sector AOB is equal, again the rule is same, angle divided by 360 multiply pi r squared. So angle is 60 divided by 360 multiply pi. R is, if you see carefully, that one R is 15 for the whole shape, like the sector AOB, the radius is 15. Okay, so 15 squared. 60 over 360 gives us 1 over 6, and this one pi. 15 square gives us 225. So we can say that this one is 225 over 6 pi. Here we have to find the answer, not in exact form. So if I check in the calculator here, 225 divide 6 multiply shift pi, that gives me 117.8, 117.8, and for three significant figure it is 118, and we can say that it is in centimeter square. In second part we can say that the area of COD. Okay, read the question carefully. The area of this is the small sector. Okay, the area of AOB, which is the bigger sector, is 3 times the area of COD. It means area of sector COD is 3 times lesser. We can say that, or 1/3 times area of sector AOB. In other words, area of AOB is 3 times area of sector COD. Okay, so 1/3 multiply 118, that gives us 118 divided by 3, it gives me 39.3. 39.3 centimeter square. And last part, they want us to find R. So the sector COD, which just now we find out, I will write the same formula. Area of sector COD, formula is 5/360 multiply pi r squared. So we found area 39.3, and angle is same for both. 3/60/360 multiply pi r, we don't know. So here next step, this can cancel. So 6 in other side you can multiply, means 39.3 multiplied by 6 over pi, which gives us r squared. So if you check in the calculator, it gives you 39.3 multiply 6 divide shift pi, that gives me 75.1. 75.1, and if we take square root both sides, so r would be square root of the answer, that gives me 8.66. So 8.66 centimeter is the required radius. I hope so you understand how to apply sector area in the given questions, and how we apply the sector area concept in Radian. Watch my next video or next part.